Truck-a-palooza is Lexington's annual Touch a Truck event. It gives people a rare opportunity to get an inside look into the city's trucks. More than 20 trucks are on display, including units from the Department of Environmental Quality and Public Works and the Lexington Fire Department. City officials say Truck-a-palooza is a great opportunity for people to interact with the drivers and the trucks that do so much to keep Lexington running smoothly. They can check out the view from the driver's seat of a waste management truck, learn how the fire department uses a bucket truck, and even walk through the department's smoke trailer. Drivers are on hand to answer any questions, and there are also Spanish interpreters available throughout the event. This event happens every year, but this year they've added something new. Adult attendees are now able to learn about careers available within the city of Lexington. They're able to speak with people currently in those positions and even apply right here on site.
People don't realize how many different types of jobs there are in city government. There's a lot of jobs that are good entry-level positions, but you can work your way up, and so there's a lot of career advancement opportunities.
And if you weren't able to make it out to the event, you can see all of the jobs currently available within the city of Lexington on the city's website, lexingtonky.gov. In Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.